on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, B. Stop it, man. You capping right now. Get the fuck up.
In the year of our Lord and Savior Scott Weiland 2014, Justin TV became Twitch. Its focus was going to be on gameplay. They were moving away from the sort of live chatting centric softcore camming that they had become known for. But thoughts cannot be stopped. They cannot be reasoned with. By 2020, the thought had taken back the site and killed what was thought to be unkillable: Fortnite, where Radical Heights, Apex Legends, Anthem, and PUBG had failed, cleavage had succeeded. So, my inbox has been blowing up with this dude. Like, literally, blowing up. Sometimes I check my email and I say to myself, please God, let it be an attractive woman who desires me. But it never is. It never, ever is. Anyway, Project Melody is this 3D animated virtual girl on Chatterbait, right? And apparently, she is the #1 Chatterbait girl, or was, on February 8th. I don't know what to say to this. I can't say that I care that much. You know, I'm just kind of like, oh, what's gonna happen? The virtual girl is under hashtag big boobs. My ass. Those boobs aren't that big, but I guess for her body it is. Hannah Costello was #2. So when this happened, the e-girls on Chatterbait went absolutely mad. There are two types of cam girls, in my opinion, on Chatterbait and Pornhub and so on. The cool ones and the not so cool ones. There's no in between. For every indigo white,
McDonald's. I'm loving it.
there is a litany of cam girls that aren't as mellow. Basically, in recent times of February, I believe the 8th, when did this happen? February 8th. Oh, this has been going on for a while. Damn. I've been asleep at the wheel. Oh, wait, it's the 12th. I thought it was like the 20th. Where have I been? God damn it, I have to stop quantum leaping. Quantum leaping is what I do. I have found the ability to time travel, children. It's called get blitz drunk and then wake up in the future. It's very cool, actually. It helps you get past a lot of things that are depressing. Oh, my love life is trash. Time to quantum leap. Wait, that's MacGyver. Anyway, Project Melody became #1 on Chatterbait. And you think to yourself, whoop-de-doo, it's a 3D girl. Who cares? Apparently, e-girls care. Only a handful. I think the rest of the girls that are on the front page of Chatterbait really don't give much of a rat's ass. It's just the ones that are starting to flounder. It's kind of like when YouTube was like, hey, we're going to force you to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch minutes before you give you monetization. And all the people who could never reach that threshold started screaming from the heavens, no, this is bullshit. It's like, nobody's watching your channel anyway. What do you want to do? Sit there and get like a penny a month? You know, where your YouTube threshold's $100 and you've been sitting at $25 for the past 3 years? Get over it, Mary. This cam girl hit the scene and I guess shook everything up. It was a real shakeup. You know why? Because everybody's emailing me about it. You know, I'm like trying to drink myself to death and people keep emailing me. Gundam, have you heard about Project Melody? Yeah, I heard. If you don't mind, I have a very, very important dinner date. Her name is Manic Depression. And then after that, I have to see Extreme Paranoia. Had these e-girls just left it alone, it would have been water under the bridge and nobody would have cared. But since they decided to rally against this computer-generated character and get extremely upset and then start screaming, oh, you want to attract children to Chatterbait, you just made this robot more popular than it ever would have been. Have you ever thought of just ignoring shit? It's a very powerful tool. I mean, for real, in the 48 Laws of Power, the most powerful thing you can do is what you do not do. Dude, this is too much. This is too much. First off, we have Crystal. She gets very upset. She goes, I'm trying to work, and I don't get tags, and I have to go against this? It's a 3D animated cartoony thing, darling. If you can't beat this, you're in trouble. Your product needs refinement. I mean, good Lord, what are you, Google Sedatia? Chatterbait? What the I didn't know you were trying to get children on your site. Yeah, because anime porn and hentai is definitely for kids, you know. Definitely kid-related. I remember being 6, and instead of watching, you know, Muppet Babies, I wanted to see La Blue Girl. I will quit Chatterbait if this is going to be allowed. Why not help out your real models? Question marks. I've been here for 5 years. If you've been on the site for 5 years and you've never made it to the front page and you haven't even gotten tags yet, and you think threatening Chatterbait with leaving matters to them, you're gravely mistaken, my dear. That's pretty much like me sending a letter to Susan Wachowski and going, I'll quit YouTube if I don't get what I want. And then she'd be like, who the fuck is this? Don't worry, I'll help you leave. And then my channel get deleted. Pokey bitch, Shashali, Leon Star, whatever. Anime girl. I know who Anime Girl is. I've yanked off to her porn in the past. I admit it. I know who I am. I accept me. Do you accept you? Can you admit to what you've wanked off to? I bet you don't have the guts. Well, I do. I've given her a good old-fashioned tribute, I believe the term is, the kids use today. I tickled my nuts with a feather and shook my balls like a dinner bell.
I'm not no shame in my game. This is nothing that I'm ashamed to admit. I am what I am.
But then she started getting covered in tattoos and then started really doing some real heavy hardcore stuff. Like you know, machines with the robot arms and stuff. Like, stuff that's not hot. It's like we're borderlining into weirdness with what she was getting up to. I was like, I'm out. I can't do this. This is not for me. I mean, really, no. Anyway, she was upset. Yes, I will defend us. I've got plenty of strong arguments to contend against this creation. Yes, this evil robot. It's the work of the devil. Impersonation of a human being on a site where I have to prove who I am. Prove who I say I am every moment, but they can just generate whatever suits the mood. No. I mean, it's just a 3D animated character where someone's wearing a motion tracking suit. Like, if you can't beat this, you're in trouble. And on top of that, I think this is geared towards people who want anime. It's a big goof. You know, if you sat back, looked at this, and paid it no mind, it'd be over, darling. Instead, you just fed the fire. You literally tried to put out a fire by getting a whole canister of gasoline and chucking it into the flames. And now it's exploded.
No. No. This is not hot. This isn't turning me on. This is trash. I need to see Amaranth dance to Dance Dance Revolution. Now that's sexual. It's sensual. This has not got my man meats chubbing up, I tell you. Oh God, the dog.
Bitch, are you f***ing our cartoon? Or are you f***ing me? Hashtag Chatterbait is targeting the kids with tunes now.
She's a stupid bitch.
I don't even know what that means either. The person who screen capped this just put all question marks. Bro, I'm with you. What was she saying? What? I am still over $800 in debt for the month. Now I have to fucking compete with a fucking cartoon again. Yet again, I fucking cannot deal with this. Oh great, Chatterbait has another cartoon broadcaster. This fucking technology isn't fucking fair to people like me who will never be able to compete. It also should be against terms of service. You can't fucking authenticate the model who they say they are. Oh my God, this is like, if you've ever paid attention to MGTOW content before YouTube cracked down on it, there's like a YouTuber I used to watch a lot of. I still check every now and then when his stuff is on my feed. Sandman. He said some stuff exactly like this, like when the lover bots would come, women would go mad. And that's exactly what is happening here. Now, don't get me wrong. I fully support sex workers, the real ones. You know, the girls who are actually on like adult sites or doing pornography. You have 100% of my respect. I respect you more than most of the thoughts on Twitch. And it's just insane much because, you know, it's me and I'm technically the devil in the eyes of most people who are socialists or liberals. But looking at this, it's like, what does it matter? You know, do your thing, girl. If it's any good, you'll come out on top. If not, you're fucked. And how is she in debt for $800? Just another human. I guess she changed her name. What is she? Now I need to see her chatterbait.
No, I don't.
Now I need to know what this girl's chatterbait is about, that she is this gravely affected by this damned robot thingy. And it's not even a robot, it's a human. I don't think it's on 24 hours a day. I haven't bothered to check. Basically, all the girls reacted to this have only given it more power. Indigo White hasn't said a thing about it. Oh, wait. I bet you Indigo White has been banned again. I should go check. That girl stays in trouble. I took the time to hit up my homegirl Indigo White to see what was up about this and what she thought. And she got back to me and pretty much confirmed what I thought she was thinking. So I go to Indigo White and I say, have you been affected by Project Melody? She seems to be the devil. I doubt you care, which would make a great point for a video. Indigo White goes, haha, no, I honestly love it. She's a benefit to the community in my opinion, and she's bringing new people in. These girls who are bitter are just mad because they didn't think of it first and don't have the skills to pull it off. I don't know, Queen Emoji. There you go. I knew Indigo didn't give a rat's ass because it doesn't affect her. And the people that are checking this Project Melody thing out probably would have never gotten on Chatterbait in the first place. Hell, I'm one of them. I was actually looking to see what is going on here, because usually I don't care. Hell, Zill and Clanky were on Chatterbait last night. Project Melody has done more for Chatterbait in the last 48 motherfucking hours than these girls have done in 5 years. If you excuse me, my voice is hoarse. I got up real early today. Back to editing. Start the day at 5 a.m., children. I mean, honest to God, I don't see what the problem is, and I also kind of don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't care. I remember working in, costume props and movie props and doing suits that were like movie ready or taken from movie molds and sources, right? And I never got popular doing it, and I was one of the best. Like literally, I was one of the best in cosplay before they called it cosplay. Got nowhere. But that chick, the one who dressed like Pikachu and blew up, how can I compete with that? Jessica Noir or something like that? Do you look at cosplay now? Do you know how good a guy has to be remotely paid attention to? If women don't find him off the bat attractive, he's screwed. But meanwhile, you go on Twitter and it's flooded with e-girls waiting for the newest video game to come out to do like costumes that are skimpy, and they get popular as shit. Meanwhile, you don't see guys get half as popular as most of these girls. So really, the fact that a couple e-girls on Chatterbait are getting their panties in a twist over a robot tickles me pink, because now you know what it feels like to be up against insurmountable odds and it's not fair. Welcome to the reality of men. If we stream recordings, we shouldn't be able to have animations either. That's like replacing strippers for an android. Strippers are dying now anyway. Like, when's the last time you seen any good strippers? At least in my area, everybody's getting on Twitch. Girls that would be strippers are on Twitch. Literally. Twitch has killed the stripping market in my area. You can't justify this is next to flesh and blood performers putting it all on the line for Chatterbait. That one's an interesting take. When you say putting it all on the line, I mean, it's not like you're a sports star. It's not like you're gonna twist a hamstring, rubbing your... Oh God, I hate trying to be clean. Rubbing your love lumps, if you will. It's not like it's a full contact sport. But if you're doing wild stuff, like, I don't know, shoving baseball bats up your orifices, that's a you choice. I'm just saying, that's a you choice. That's not a me choice. Sometimes you see this stuff and you go, why is this even in here? I can't get off to this now, I'm sick. You're putting it all on the line, I don't understand. I'm on the internet forever. Branded a dirty whore. The porn stigma, a scarlet letter. Hiding behind a computer screen, giving nothing but expectating everything. It's a mockery of what I do? How is this a mockery? I mean, listen, as I said before, I have wanked it to Anime Girl. Years ago. I admit it, I've done it, but still, how is this a mockery? It's a robot. It's like someone in a stupid suit wiggling around. Times they are changing, girl. It happens. There's a YouTube channel here that blew up. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like got this AI girl that's played by a dude. Ironic, right? I paid it no mind. I didn't care. I sat there and said, this dude's a fucking genius. He sat there, created a cute little anime sprite, and then says stuff while playing video games. People loved it. I said, whatever. I wish I came up with it. I'd do it tomorrow if I had the tech. Jenna Storm. What the actual I bust my ass on cam for 6 hours a night. Get barely any sleep, work another job on top of this, and Chatterbait is letting this happen, and we make nothing. Angry. I don't understand. If you're making nothing, streaming 6 hours a night, how did Melody affect your already low earnings or whatever? Like, if you're not already doing well, and then the robot shows up, God, now you know how, like, people at the Amazon factories feel. Am I right? Amazon workers are being replaced with robots. Nobody bats an eye. I don't recall any of the girls in Chatterbait going, this is wrong, Jeff Bezos. Stop it. Stop replacing workers with robots. Now it happens on Chatterbait, and it's got to stop. This is terrible. I now have to see this girl's Chatterbait. Because it's like, if you're doing this for 6 hours a night and you barely get any sleep and you're not making any money, maybe it's a bad business model. Call me crazy. Call me nutty as squirrel shit. But if you're making nothing already and Melody shows up, maybe it's a sign you need to go into a different line of work, sugar. I mean, yes, you have a normal job. God bless you for it. And yes, doing Chatterbait, I support you doing it. But really, queen, if you're not making anything, I don't think we can blame the robot, which is technically manned by a human. Odds are it's a dude. There's probably dudes jerking off to a dude in a... It's probably like a dude with a voice changer on, wearing a blue suit with balls on it. It's like fucking Charlie Day from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. This is the gang's new scheme. The gang tries Chatterbait. It's the ultimate trap. Here's why I hate this anime model so much at Chatterbait. Every time you allow this model on and inflate its room numbers so that it is at the top or near the top of the first page, you are screwing over a real model. You take that slot away from someone who is working hard. Let's face it, I've jerked off many times in my life, and I don't feel like I'm working very hard. Unless like these girls, let's face it, I think the hard work part is probably sitting under a light for a while so you look good. Like, that's probably the hardest part, but really, is it backbreaking labor? I mean, it's not like you're a longshoreman. It's not like you're a sewage worker. You're masturbating, you occasionally reply to some asshat or ban someone. And some girls in Chatterbait, because I've been reading about this for a while now, some of these girls, not all of them, but some, I'm not going to bother naming names, will get mad they're not making any money and then start banning people from the room because they've never donated or something. That's not a way to endear a fan base, really. My God. I mean, shit, you could do other things. I'm sitting here trying to tell you you can do better than laying on a bed and masturbating. Don't get me wrong. I fully support it. I've yanked my crank to a number of women, but really, it's not splitting the atom. Here's some angry tweets from male fans of Chatterbait girls that are affected by this. Only a handful. The rest of the women on Chatterbait probably don't give a rat's ass, honest to God. Those are the ones making money, most likely. I mean, let's be real. YouTube does a change. It strangles the shit out of me. But you don't see Markiplier sweating any bullets. YouTube makes a change, makes everything horrible, even for Markiplier's fans. And meanwhile, he's sitting there going, I'm doing a new show with YouTube called Museum. You get to choose the adventure. Watch me, cat burgle. Like, oh, get the fuck out of here. Just so you can pretend to be edgy and ahead of the curve, how about you just make sure your servers are working correctly and that the real flesh and blood models, the ones who help put your site on the map, keep customers coming back, are happy and paid on time. I can tell you this, I'm not going to shut up about this until this BS is stopped. You're not even paying attention to your own rules. You're playing a video and pretending to be someone you aren't. If another person were playing videos and pretending to be the model that the video... Damn, this dude wrote a Bible. You'd remove them from the site, but since it's your little cartoon pet project, it's okay. I'm going to step off my soapbox for today. But this won't be the last time I mention this. If you keep allowing it, If you really want this fake crap, why not just add another category instead of stealing a place from a top female model page for real models who work hard to make your site a fun place? Just do that and no one would be upset. Is Chatterbait a fun place? Frankly, I wouldn't even be this upset if like it was affecting my girlfriend. This dude really cares. I've dated women where things have gone wrong in their life and I'm just like, oh, that's too bad, dear. I'm sorry. You don't understand. The nightmare really scared me. Well, that's tragic. So Chatterbait, a cartoon robot named Project Melody, was on the front page last night. Not a real person. An anime bot. Is this supposed to be the new normal? You can't even verify that the person who owns the account is of age. You're literally allowing a catfish on the front page. Thank you, Andrew. You've really stuck it to Chatterbait. Melody writes back, oh, and to clarify, Chatterbait knows of me and gave me permission. Hope that helps. So, are models now supposed to stop their own cams and make hentai animations to go online for them so they feel like they can compete? Well, Andrew, for a minute you seem like a rational person, and now you have ruined it.
Ash must be gay because he never fucked Misty. A watertight bitch with that pussy on Squirtle. Got hit not too pregnant with my baby, she was fertile. Big titty, sexy ass, and her hair purple. I wanna fuck, I don't care, you ain't no real person. I wish all the girls in the world were animized and like playing Game Boy Color. Well, I can fantasize by that anime pussy, anime pussy, anime pussy, anime pussy.